In the last section, we have seen creating AWS account. In my system, it is showing like a complete sign up. I filled only 2 steps. I didn't fill other steps. Because of that, it is showing like a complete sign up. In your system, you can see sign in anywhere. If you are seeing sign in, click on the anywhere sign in. Click on the root user email address. So select the root user only. We are the root users. Click on sign in anywhere in the aws.com. After going to aws.com, click on sign in. Go as a root user. Go as a root user. Mention your email address. Mention your email address. Click on next. If CAPTCHA is not identifying properly, you can refresh. Yeah. This you know very well. Click on sign in anywhere in the aws.com. Go as a root user. Mention your email address. Mention your email address. Then specify password. Mention the password. Whatever password you have chosen. We entered into AWS account. You can see EC2. Under services, you can see EC2. EC2. Elastic Computing Cloud. EC2 stands for Elastic Compute Cloud. Elastic Compute Cloud EC2. It is like a system in the cloud, like a laptop in the cloud. Come on. In the cloud, we need to create our system, our laptop. So that is nothing but Elastic Compute Cloud, EC2, Elastic Compute Cloud. Go to the services, select EC2, Elastic Compute Cloud. After creating EC2, you will be getting instances 0. In your account, you will not be finding any instances. You will be finding instances 0. Click on Launch Instances to create a new instance. That new instance is nothing but a system, a processor where we can install the softwares, run the applications. We need to create one instance. Please observe. Click on launch instances, the right top. You may be finding little different UI, but wherever you have a option like a new instance or launch instance, click on that. New instance or launch instance. You can see second one, Red Hat Enterprise Linux. I will be choosing this type of system. Even Windows also there, but in the production, always preferable Linux flavors. In the production, always preferable Linux flavors. Always preferable Linux flavors. Select the second one and click on second select. Guys, we don't require to do anything. Just click on second select. Click on second select from the top. So we are going for Red Hat Linux default settings. Click on second. Don't do any changes. Now here, lot of configurable steps are there. You can observe in the top. Choose AMI. Choose instance type. Configure instance, add storage, add tags, configure security groups, and each and every step very significant to the admin people. We are least bothering about these configuration steps. Straight away you can go for review and launch in the bottom right. Please observe. We are not configuring anything. We are going ahead with the default values. Whatever system we are creating, whatever instance we are creating, further the default values, we don't require to modify anything. Only administrators will be taking care of all these 7 steps very clearly. They will be keep modifying lot of default settings according to the requirement. But we don't require to bother anything. Straight away, come to the bottom right, click on review and launch. Straight away it will go to the 7th step. Please observe. From a second step, we are going to the 7th step. First step is simply only selecting a Red Hat. First step is done. We choose the Amazon Mission Image as a Red Hat Linux. AMI stands for Amazon Mission Image. So we choose a Red Hat Linux. Now we are in the second step. From the second step, straight away jumping to 7th step, reviews. So for that purpose, in the bottom right, you can see review on the launch middle button. Click on this button, everybody. So we clicked on review and launch button. Straight away it moved to the reviews. You can see line tab 7. Tab 7 is highlighted. Earlier it was at second tab. Now tab 7. You can see the right bottom launch. Click on right bottom launch. Everybody, click on launch. Right bottom launch. While launching the instance, for security reasons purpose, it is asking a key pair to generate a PEM file, it is only for security purpose. Whenever you are launching, you will be getting this pop-up window. Here, select a create a new pair key. This is only for security reasons purpose. You have to select create a new key pair. 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 Then you can choose what is the pair name. Any pair name. By using this name, it generates one PEM file. Like some secret code it will be generating. It is mainly for security purpose. You can mention any key pair name. I'm mentioning hello. Then download key pair. It will be downloading some content into PEM file. In that content, it is generating some code. That code is mainly based on name hello. Whatever it may be, click on download key pair. Click on download key pair. You can see hello.pem file. The file name also key pair name only. File name also a key pair name. So create one directory. I'm just creating one directory AWS August 21st. In this directory, I'm saving this file. This file is very much required to connect to your EC2. Whatever system you are creating in the cloud, to connect to that system, this file is very much required. Without this file, you cannot connect to the EC2 instance. For security purpose, it is giving one file. You have to address this file. You have to select this file in order to connect to your EC2 instance. So download it and saved in a particular location. Click on launch instance. In the bottom you can see launch instance. Whatever instance you created, that instance is launching. Launching is nothing but running, switching on your system. System got created and instance is launching. Now you can go to services EC2. You can see one EC2 instance which is about to run or running. So in my system already there were two EC2 instances. The third one, you can see status check as a initializing. Initializing. Now, this is the instance ID. Every instance will be representing through unique ID. This is one algorithm based unique value. So click on this instance ID. Everybody, click on this instance ID. Once you click on that instance ID, you can see that instance ID public address. Public IP address. Public IP address. We will be using this public IP address to connect to EC2 instance from our local system. To connect EC2 instance from our local system, we have to use this public IP address. EC2 instance creation got over. It is running very successfully. If you wanted, you can note down this IP address. Even instance ID also you can note down. Sometimes we will be using instance ID, sometimes we will be using public IP address. Public IP address is very much required. Client will be using public IP address. Whatever system created in the cloud, for that system, there is one public IP address. By using that public IP address, we can able to connect from our local system. In the next section, I'll show you how we can connect EC2 instance from the local system by specifying this public IP address.